Welcome back to my channel. What is it? Crazy Bill's Garage. And today I am changing actually the transmission fluid, just a dump and refill, no filter. And I also got to change the transfer case fluid. And boy, I hope I have a fitting for that. But first, let me get in here. I know for a while the transmission has been leaking, I guess. I'm gonna have to get in there, and yeah, I can see it leaking from here. Okay, I'm gonna have to crawl in farther. I'm glad this truck is high. So from what I can see, it does leak, and this wasn't gonna be a I don't know if it's leaking around the gasket. Let me get a better look. If it's leaking around the gasket, this could turn into something a little different. But I was hoping it was just around the where you can empty and refill, but I'm not sure. And well, let me check her. So it does look like it is leaking from this center bolt here, which it doesn't make me too happy because I don't have another one. Some crazy person around here is whippersnipping. So, but yeah, she's leaking through this bolt. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. There's the fluid. It does not look good. This has been on here, the fluid in here, for 40,000 kilometers, but in all that time it has done at least 30,000 kilometers of towing trailers, towing campers, all sorts of things like that. It's done quite its job in that aspect. So I'm just going to fill this one up here, and hopefully I'll find something here. Maybe I'll throw some Teflon tape on that next time, and hopefully that will make her not leak. But you know, transmission fluid will find a way to get where it's got to go. So next will be the transfer case. I used my biggest pen for this. I knew it was going to take a lot for a dump and it's just a dump and fill. That's all it is. So I knew she was getting old. I knew she was getting kind of she didn't work nearly as good as she once did when I first got the truck with new fluid I put in it. So I had to change it. So transfer case. So now for the transfer case, which means I found my bolt size, or it's not a Torx, but a what is this? An HW10. So it's a 10 mil that fits in there. 10 mil Allen. Let's see if I can break the top one loose. Kind of hoping I can. Yeah, broke the top one loose. Also smashed my elbow on my exhaust. It's only pain, right? That's all it is. Oh, that hurt. Ah, well. Pain is relative. I'm married. When you're married to the wife I'm married to, you learn to accept the pain. She'll kill me for saying that. There we go. I got the top one off. Just put her over here. And she was still full. She doesn't look that bad. She looks actually pretty good. I'm thinking of leaving it. But nah, I'll change it while I'm here. Hey?
Are you filming?
I am filming. Busting my poor poor elbow on the exhaust. No, it wasn't hot. Maybe that would have cauterized the gouge in my elbow now. Oh, that hurt. Okay, I don't want this to come out like crazy here, so. Still looked pretty good, I gotta say. Still looked pretty good. Just gonna lean that over there like that. But yeah, it may have looked good. Nah, maybe it needed a change. We've used it too many times. Love this. Whoops. Love it having four-wheel drive, I gotta say. It's a good four-wheel drive truck. Oh, I tell you what this is. Ford 2001 Ford F250 Super Duty. 5.4 Triton. Transmission is the 4R100, and the transfer case is whatever transfer case came with this model. I do not know. I know it's right here, but I don't know. I should have had the wife do this because I'm too old to be getting underneath these things. Of course, that's not what she says. I'm still young enough to do it. I hope I am. Okay. Well, let me get set up to put fluid back in. So, what am I putting in the transfer case? Some good old Dexron 3 Mercon ATF. That's what it calls for, so that's what I'm putting in. And we'll see how good I like this stuff. It pours really nice too. It's like goes fast in there. Okay, it's flying in there. Just fill her up until she starts coming out. So I got something gnawing on my knee, so I'll have to find out what that is. Oh, yeah. Some sort of a bug. Great. So, I'm just using this jug. Lots of room to get in here with this stuff. That's what I love. Now, I'll get another. I'll fill it up again. I don't know how much it takes. I just know I got to put in enough till it hits that spot, right? So, yeah. So, there we go. I got her. She's just running out slightly there. I'm going to put this back in. I didn't put any Teflon on it or anything. Didn't leak before. Don't think it'll leak now. So it took about 2 of those quarts, 2 jugs, 2 liters. Is it liters? I think it's liters. So there we go. There, she's snug. And I'm gonna have to put in the right, I want to get some Teflon tape for that. Well, let's get her put back in. Got some Teflon tape on her. And I am not going to torque this thing like torque it. I'm just going to make her snug. So, come on. I know, you don't want to go now. I don't want to cross-thread it or anything. I put too much Teflon tape on it. No, there she goes. So, yeah, cross-threading it wouldn't have been a good thing. Let me move this. This thing doesn't feel as full as I thought it was going to be. That doesn't feel the right way. That does. So, all the room under here. I got no room. I should use my cordless on here. I hate ratchets. I really do. I'm not a ratchet lover. snugger. There we go. She feels pretty tight. Give her a shot of cleaner. Brake clean. Give her a wipe. And there we go. Now what? Oh, now we got to put the fluid back in her. I want to see how much I took out though first, so I'm going to check that out. So there we go. We got out of the transmission 5 liters plus a little bit. So I'm going to put 6 liters back in because I knew it was low, and then we'll see where it is from there. I know this thing takes a lot more than just 6 liters, but I wasn't changing the whole thing. But look at that. That fluid is just dirty. That's from hauling camper and just everything we do with this truck. We did lots. We always do lots. Good old 4R100 keeps working, keeps getting us where we gotta go. So this is the transmission fluid, the well, it's called EMCO TDX3 ATF conventional. I haven't put synthetic in this thing. I've never put synthetic in this thing except the engine. And this is for Dexron and Mercon fluids. So this will go in this transmission. And the only reason I'm using this is because it's where the wife works. She can get it for me, and she can get it really cheap for me. Well, not really cheap. Still have to pay like, I don't know, I think it's like $7 or $8 for it. So it's not that cheap, but it's cheaper than buying it like a Canadian Tire or any of the other ones, Walmart. Man, Canada, you suck when it comes to prices for these things. But I'm gonna start pouring it in, and I'm gonna get the wife to help me. I'll get the wife to help me. I'll be the funnel holder, and she can be the pourer.
Are you sure you're gonna?
Let's see. Is this in camera? No. Okay, one second. Let's get this in camera here so we get a good shot of this action. Oh yeah, that might be in camera.
You didn't open any of them.
I didn't open any of them. I figure you know how to open them. You're the one who sold it to me. Itchy arm?
Mm-hmm. Mosquito.
Number 1. I will not film all of these, by the way.
No? They don't want to see 6
liters poured in? Probably not. I'm standing in the sun, you're in the shade, so that's fair.
I had to find my own step.
Yeah.
You could have done the opposite.
Sometimes it happens that way.
I could have held the funnel for you. You're going to wish you had done that.
Well, probably. We might switch to that. 1.
How much do you want to drip?
It's dripped. And the next one you'll see will be number 6. We're still doing this.
We're on number 4.
Number 4, but my job I made redundant by holding the funnel.
Whose idea was it?
I don't want to give the wife credit for this.
No, he's not doing anything.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here watching in the sun. It's hot in the sun.
You're the one who wore a black shirt. What, you didn't like how I did it?
Well, I wanted to get it directly on the corner. You know, I'm kind of autistic that way. Artistic, that's it. So this is number 4. There will be 2 more after this. So on to the last liter of transmission fluid. So after this, I'll put the dipstick back in, start her up, let her run for a while, warm up, and maybe drive around the yard a little. Or
Nate, you better not make ruts.
Okay, not drive around the yard a little. I'll just start her up, let her warm up, get the transmission nice and warm. I might go down the road and back, and then check the transmission fluid. Supposed to check it while it's in park or neutral. I think park for this one. And see if it needs more. If it doesn't need more, that's awesome. If it does need more, then it gets more, because I still have more. Alright, now we'll get to check it. She's all warmed up. She's all gone through. Let's see what she says. Smack the wife in the head with the dipstick. Someone is yelling at you over there. And it'll say nothing on it. Sure does. It shifts better. That could just mean nothing, though. There we are. Looks like we're slightly above where we should be, but I'm not going to worry about it. Looks good to me. So, makes me happy. And that is a job well done. And I'm glad I got that job done because there's a few more things I got to do in this truck before we drive it in long distance to go on a trip with the boat fishing. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And my special guest star was the wife.
Your special worker.
Special
Free
worker.
help.
Free help.
Toodaloo.
Thanks for watching.